Hello, hello, is this thing on? Are we having a Mega Man 10 race? What's going on here? Yo, what up, everyone? Hello, hello, my name is Mellow Flows. Thank you for joining us. We got the Mega Man 10 finals, the grand finals here, the big one. We got btfm versus Ajarmar. These are two Mega Man gods. I'm alright at Mega Man games. But yeah, I mean, sorry to keep you waiting. Aren't they supposed to wait for commentators? Like, you can't have the stream without the commentator. It's literally not possible to race without the commentator. Anyways, hopefully the levels of the volume is good and I'm not, like, too powerful. I know my voice could be, like, overbearing. Anyways, let's just talk about the game here. So they're already at Strikeman. btfm is our world record holder of Mega Man 10. And he's had it before, if I'm not mistaken. It's been going back and forth between a couple of people. We got some gods in the chat too. Shout out to all the Mega Man gods. And yeah, let's talk about their PBs. So, like I said, btfm is the world record holder. He just got that on May 2nd, so a few days ago, just a week, 5 days ago, with a 34-minute and 10-second time. That's a really spectacular time. And Ajarmar is in 4th place on the leaderboards with a 34:21. As far as their seeds go, what are their seeds? Okay, so as we come into the Strikeman fight, btfm already here, we're going to be using our Triple Blade, which is a very good weapon. It's actually the backup for most strats. If you mess up, switching to Triple Blade can usually save you. So, and that is the weakness for Strikeman, so you can see btfm taking him down really quickly. That was a pretty good pattern, I believe. Strikeman could bounce around all on the walls, and if he does that, he's invulnerable for a period of time. Any boss is weak to Triple Blade if you try hard enough. Exactly. You got those. I don't really know how the iframes work with that weapon, but it just seems like they all hit, and they all, if they connect, they all do damage. Is that right? We'll just go with it. It's OP, so however you want to interpret OP, like that's what it is. Okay, so now we are in Sleepy Sheep. Oh, I mean Sheep Man. Why is his stage like he's a hacker or something? I don't know. He's all over the internet. Shout out to Sleepy Sheep. Get yours today on Frankenface Z. Oh, whoops! It lost. I don't remember. I don't know what the last thing you guys heard, but btfm teleported out with 1843 8 robo time, and Ajarmar was really close behind. I think he actually caught up a bit in the last two stages. So we are going to be going to the Wily stages. And I wish we could enjoy this music longer than it is in the run. This is like such good music. This whole OST is a banger. Okay, so we have the whatchamacallit? What do you call this? The data warehouse. I don't know. It's the archive. The archive fights. These are robot masters from past games, and data warehouse. I'm sorry. And it's cool because the weakness of the past robos are similar to what they were in their original games. So you just find the weapon that best suits or the closest to the weakness from the game that those robots were originally from, and that's their weakness. And if I'm wrong, I'm sure someone in chat will tell me. Yeah, it's a real shame that music is only for the beginning. I would say that's like one of the best tracks in this game. So we got Ring Man, Napalm Man. Who was the other one? Doesn't matter, he's dead. This is a really good concept for a stage. I wish the franchise does more of this. Flame Man. And watch out for those mice. Okay, so I'm not gonna front. Like, I'm not. I mean, you can probably tell that I'm not the most knowledgeable person of this game. My at least speedrunning knowledge is pretty limited between Mega Man 1 through 6. But I do have a love, of course, for the entire franchise. And I know these guys well as speedrunners. They are top-notch runners, been running this game for years. And I really hope that this goes to Game 3. We got a close one for this first match, so that's good. Ajarmar did have some sloppiness in the stage, but nothing too bad. And btfm coming into the final archive room. And just as simple as that, I can't even talk about it. I'll try to talk about it with Ajarmar. But yeah, shout out to everyone here. Like I said before, this is the finals, so it's a really hype match. The patterns can be a bit tricky when you do the archive fights because you don't know which robo is going to come first, and then they have their own patterns among themselves. So Ajarmar handled that very well. I know some of these fights could really get away from you, especially using that dang chill spike weapon. How do people feel about the chill spike weapons? It's kind of weird because like you want to put it on the ground and let the enemies go over it instead of actually hitting them with it. Oh, Tornado Man's weakness is actually Thunderwall. Today I learned. Whoa, what's going on with the Ajarmar? It looked like he was about to reset, like out of habit. So Ajarmar takes a death in a pit. So that's gonna put him back a little bit. The thing you need to know about running this game is that everything runs on global cycles. So that is extremely important in this stage. We're gonna be, well, btfm already passed one of the rooms, but in some of these rooms there are these pistons that will squish you. And the timing of that is already set, like it's already in motion, the cycle's already going when the stage starts. So if you have good consistency, you'll reach the piston room and you'll know exactly what pattern you're on. But if anything goes wrong as you approach the piston room, you know, you might not be too sure which one's going to come down next. So it's pretty safe to just wait it out, see which one actually moves, just so you know what pattern, what cycle you're on. Okay, again with the light bulb mini boss, very easy with the commando bomb one hit kill. I don't know how they do that. Okay, btfm coming into the crab puncher fight. There's a few different ways to take him down. I think one of the newer strats, yeah, he's gonna do the Thunderwall strat, so he's gonna place the cloud right above the eyes, and yeah, that was perfect. That was actually literally perfect. Oh, did New come up with that strat? Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, New's another god. Shout out to New. Okay, Ajarmar. I think this time around he played the stage, well, at least to this point, well. So he knew exactly. Yeah. So he knew exactly what cycle he was on for the pistons. So there's no fear there, just running through. btfm now coming into a bit of an auto-scroller stage. We have this elevator that you can control going left and right. There's tons of spikes, and later on there's going to be some flying... Oh, well, there's one. And hopefully at the top of this, you know, in Mega Man games or any speedrunning game, you want to skip auto-scroller, you want to minimize it. So right here at the end, they like to do a coil to jet strat. Okay, he kind of messed up, but he did not fall, so that's fine. If only there was like a true elevator skip to skip that whole thing, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, pretty dangerous room. I see a lot of people dying in this water room. No shrimp can be kind of annoying too, especially in the first stage Pump Man. BT deciding to refill some things here. I should have mentioned that he got the M-Tank, so if you don't know anything about Mega Man speedruns, or Mega Man games in general, when you come to the Wily stages, you do not get your weapons refilled at the end of the stage. So weapon management, ammo management is extremely important, especially since refilling causes you to lose time. So in this game, there are M-Tanks, and what that does is it refills all of your weapons and your health. So it turns out that actually, at least to my knowledge, using that is the fastest way. That way, so you can utilize all of your weapons and then refill it during the refights when you need them full again. Okay, Ajarmar did get the coil jet strat, or the CJ strat. Thank you everyone for paying more attention than I am. Alright, and BT coming into this boss fight, he's, I guess, a variation of the devil. Whatever, what's his name? Is he the Jello Devil? Grape Jello Devil? Block Devil. Thank you. Thank you, Hypo. Block, he's a block, he's not Jello. Yeah, so you could actually anticipate his arrival and shoot out some of those rebound strike balls, and it bounces on the walls, and the trajectory, if you know what you're doing, will align perfectly with the Block Devil's eye. And And as you can see, you can kill him in one cycle. That was a really good fight by BT. I'm pretty sure Ajarmar will do the same thing. It is kind of hard to learn, but I think once you've gotten it, it's hard to mess up. Jello Devil. Well, some of the devils are Jello-like. I thought this one was too. I don't know why. Okay, BT coming into refight. So there is no refight skip. There's no zips in this game. We do everything the honest way. We're gonna fight all of the Robo Masters again. We're going to, like I said, we're going to manage our ammo as best as we can. If anything goes wrong, you could switch to Triple Blade and use that as a backup. This Pumpman fight, he was the first Robo Master in the route, so we initially fought him with Buster, but now we have the Thunderwool, which is his weakness, and as you can see, things can still go wrong with his weakness. Thunderwool is, whoa, that's a cool strat by Ajarmar. Doing the jet jumps to make this climb a little faster. Yeah, BT is just cruising right now, and really there's not a lot I think that can go wrong at this point. Unless... well, okay, I'm not gonna commentate curse anybody here. Or is it too late? Did I already do it? Okay, Ajarmar getting 2 jumps from Pump, but he placed his Thunderwool very precisely. That was a good fight. The Pump fight can go so badly. Alright, BT now taking out Blade Man. As you can see, he could jump on the ceiling or the walls, so as long as you can anticipate that, you can place the bomb, the commando bomb, on the wall, not directly on him, to get maximum damage. Okay, and the chill fight here that BT is performing, he's going to be switching to solar and then back off. And we do these quick swaps on and off to shoot and then quickly despawn the shot so that we can then shoot again. So it's actually much faster than waiting for it to leave the screen in order for us to shoot again. BT now doing the Nitro fight. You could get bad RNG if he chooses to run up the walls because you want him to stay on the floor and go over these ice spikes, chill spikes. So that was a pretty good pattern. BT handled it well, freezing him when he needed to prevent him from doing something unfavorable. And now we're coming into the Wily Machine fight. Pirate themed for whatever reason. First phase done just like that with Solar. Second phase, we want to hit him up there, and the weakness is the pump bubble, the pump shield. So it's kind of awkward, but using coil and the pump, you can actually get up there. And when you release pump, the droplets go all around, swirling. So you can hit far enemies that way too. And yeah, BT had an incredible refight and Wily Machine fight. Ajarmar coming into the Wily Machine right now, so he's not too far behind. I think I'm not too sure if BT messes up the manipulation for the final fight. I don't know if Ajarmar could make it back at this point. Maybe. So like I said before, everything in this game runs on global cycles, so if you reach Dr. Wily at the end of this stage at the exact same time you always do, you will always get the same pattern. So of course, a lot of experimentation has gone into finding out what is the best pattern, what frame should we enter this door on to get the best pattern from the Wily capsule. Because if you don't know, the Wily capsule could spawn anywhere and you have to react. And if you get unfavorable spawns, it could be a really difficult fight. And it looks like BT did get the manip. Everything looked well approaching these gates. So if everything was done correctly, Wily should appear, the real Wily should appear on the left. And BT will know exactly which one to hit as to not shoot the fake one. Yeah, there he is on the left side, getting maximum damage with the chill spikes. Now he knows exactly where he's going to be on the right side, so that's it. GG right there, perfect manip. finishing up with a 34:17. That's an extremely strong time. I don't care if it's a race. I don't care if that's your PB. Like, you are a very good Mega Man 10 runner. So GG to BT. He's taking game 1 with a 34:17. I just switched the audio to Ajarmar so we could see how he finishes up Dr. Wily here. And I wasn't paying attention too much to the stage, but I think he did get the manip as well, so he should be seeing Dr. Wily spawn on the left and then right, just as BT's did. And there are a few variations of this manip. You don't necessarily have to come in on this frame for this pattern. There are other patterns that you could go for. Okay, well, there we go. 35-13. I don't know what version they're playing on. Okay, Ajarmar is on the Wii since I saw the menu. I think BT's on the Wii too. Okay, so they're on the same version, so there's no version differences. If you play on the Legacy Collection 2, there is a 2-second addition to your time, so yeah, very good, very impressive first race, strong time. If Ajarmar didn't take that death in, what was it, Wily 3? Wily 2? It could have been a real nail-biter all the way to the end. But yeah, GG's to both of them. Maybe I should actually join the race room so I could like communicate with the racers. That would be helpful. Wow, BT saying this is his second best time ever. Ever. That's incredible for a race and to put it down in the grand finals. I don't know about you guys, but I feel a ton of pressure when I race on the big stage here at SpeedGaming. Shout out to SpeedGaming. Thank you for hosting us. But yeah, give it up, give the GGs up for BT and Ajarmar. Very good race 1. We're gonna let our racers take a little break before we get into race number 2. And let me see how they're doing right now. Hold on a second. Okay, as I wait for the setup for game number 2, we're gonna just get the race room set up. Maybe our racers want to take a break, use the bathroom. If you guys want to take a break, now's the perfect time. Or you could just stay here with us and jam. Any jam emotes? Oh, and shout out to Hank the Bear. I believe the world record is owed to Hank the Bear. Okay, so BT takes game 1. I don't know if you guys are surprised he is the world record holder. Like, I haven't looked at the predictions, but I think everyone predicted him to come, at least reach the finals. And he's definitely not letting anyone down here. And Ajarmar for sure holding it down, not letting BT sleep. That's what we like to see. Ajarmar could easily pull this upset. He has it in him for sure. Okay, not easily, but BT has to like make a mistake, and Ajarmar could take it from him. Hank is a tank, not a bear. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, look at him. It's massive. Okay, we got that second race room up, so we're going to hop in there with our racers, and we are one step closer to getting the second race underway. How you guys feeling? We got, what, 225 speed gamers with us today. Thank you for being here. Yeah, shout out to all the gamers, especially if you're a speed gamer. If you're a speedrunner, if you just hold right, yo, you're doing it. You're doing it big. Well, for side scrollers. I don't have anything against 3D games. That's just another dimension that I'm not ready for. Holding forward works. That probably makes more sense to say thank you. I mean, and even in Mega Man games, there are times when you have to go left. Alright, so looks like our racers want to get right into it. They're animals, I tell you. They're beasts. Okay, and in Mega Man 9 and 10, I didn't get to mention this earlier since I came on a bit late, but time starts when you select your first robot master. So that's why we are here. We skip all that title screen, we come to the stage select, and time starts on the selection of your first Robo Master. So it's a little bit different from the earlier games, but we do that because of version difference, like console differences, I believe. The rules are on the on the leaderboard, so you guys can check it out. Go to megamanleaderboards.net. Perfect time to plug that. megamanleaderboards.net. Join us. Any second now. Okay, and they're off. Okay, so just like before, we are going to Pump Man. It's a pretty difficult stage, pretty difficult boss fight. Useful weapon, sort of. Yeah, it's a pretty useful weapon. There's a good reason why we come here first. The Buster fight isn't too bad. The stage isn't bad with Buster. And even though there's quick swaps... Okay, I don't know why we come to this stage first. If someone would like to explain. Because we have quick swaps in this game, so you don't have to worry about menu times switching weapons. It must be just because the Buster fight with the boss is the easiest, and then this weapon is the weakness for the next best weapon, the second best weapon. Go pump first to have Rush Jet for Commando. So by the time you get to Commando, you will have beaten 4 Robot Masters. And that's what you need to do to get Rush Jet. So yeah, Rush Jet wouldn't be helpful here. Weapons aren't very helpful here. Boss fight is simple enough with Buster. So yeah, perfect candidate for the first Robot Master. And thank you, Hypo, for dropping the knowledge. So we are in the boss fight roughly the same time. Still got the audio on Ajarmar for the moment, so we'll see how things progress. Oh, yeah, okay, this fight can... it cuts really close with your health. As you can see, BT coming out of there with just 1 HP left. And I was a bit worried. Like, it's not uncommon to see a death here in the Pumpman fight. Especially right at the end of the fight. You're so close to killing him. You want to be a little aggressive because you want to stand close to his shield. As you can see, they were shooting through the shield. If you stand close enough and time your shots correctly. So it's a very dangerous fight. You take a ton of damage. Alright, and now that we have the pump weapon, we are basically going to be going in weakness order, and so that brings us here to Solar Man. Solar Man's weapon is extremely good too. A lot of good weapons in this game, but yeah, nothing beats that triple blade as far as I know. We have a lot of vertical climbing in this stage. Awesome music. We're going to be using our quick swaps to get coil out and pump when we need it. Pump, of course, being a shield weapon, so there's a lot of ways you can use it. And unlike some of the shield weapons in past Mega Man games, you could hit more than just one thing. You use all of those bubbles or water droplets. The mini-boss that we just passed, 2 birds are jerks, that's all you need to know. Patterns could be bad, patterns could be good, but at the end of the day, birds are jerks. Okay, yes, and since everything runs on global cycles, when you reach those birds, matters because that will dictate what pattern you get, what cycle you get. So BT actually doing a manip to get there on a specific frame, a 3-frame window, thank you Hypo, to get that pattern that he received, which is a good pattern. Oh my god, look at all those birds. Birds and their soulless eyes. Alright, BT coming into Solar, and Ajarmar right behind him. We're going to be using that pump shield, which just tears through Solar's health. And unlike most of the Mega Man games, you lose control of Mega Man after you destroy the Robot Master. So you want to try to finish the fight in the center of the room, so that you don't have any of that animation of Mega Man walking to the center before he jumps up to absorb the power. It's a little tough to do in that fight since you're using the pump shield. You have to stand close to Solar wherever he happens to be. So you just kind of roll with it. Coming into chill stage now. More good music. And we're going to be seeing these ice blocks that... I think it's really clever how this stage is routed, actually. Maybe there's not that much to it, but I just like seeing how you go about destroying the ice blocks. You know, some you don't want to destroy because you need them to be literally like your floor. And then some you want to destroy to make shortcuts. And this top route here in that room is the fastest route. So we're going to be seeing, in true Mega Man 10 fashion, more and more of these quick swaps. Getting to the weapon that you need. Switching back to Buster. And just optimal walking. Walkman 10. BT killing the Stomper at the end, Ajarmar saving him. Alright, and coming into the Chill Man fight, we're going to be using Solar, and using those nice quick swaps, we're going to be shooting him, switching off of Solar to despawn the shot, which allows us to switch back on and fire again. Makes that fight much quicker, and since the iframes of the bosses are pretty short, you can do that really fast. Shoot, switch again, shoot, and repeat. Or... You guys get it. There's not that many steps. So, still a very close match coming into the fourth robot now, which is Nitro Man. Oh, I love this. I love this stage. I love the music, and I don't care that you're riding a truck for like half of it. It's not an auto-scroll. Like always in Mega Man games, ladder climbing is slow, so anything you can do to cut out climbing time, you want to do that, and Coil is a good choice until we get the Nitro wheel, the Nitro cutter wheel from this guy, the pizza cutter. And there's trucks and stuff and such moving left and right, so the ones moving right, you want to ride because they are obviously going much faster than Mega Man can walk. The ones that are moving left, you want to make sure you explode them by putting chill spikes on the floor. If you actually shoot them with the chill spike, they'll freeze like that and will slow you down, so you want them to explode. I'm kind of mad no one's doing Buster music while you wait on the truck. It won't cause lag, and it's a perfect downtime to do Buster music. Shout out to Darko, he always had some really good Buster music in this stage. Alright, coming past this bumpy floor. On their way to the Nitro fight. So what we want to see is Nitro Man stay on the ground, going left and right, running over our chill spikes. We don't want him to shoot, we don't want him to go up on the walls. We want him to just do donuts left and right. Wow, that was perfectly synced. Oh my god, perfectly synced. I think BT is like a frame ahead. Oh, Ajarmar's ahead now, okay. Wow, I mean, this is what we would expect coming into the grand finals. These two have worked their way, destroying everybody. Everybody on their way here. And now, after defeating the fourth robot, as you can see, we have Rush Jet, which is super useful in Commando stage. We're gonna see that Commando stage has like a sandstorm, which could either push you left or right. So if it's pushing you left, that'll slow you down. We're going to be using Rush Jet to get to the top of the screen where the wind actually will not affect us because you're off screen. And when the sandstorm is pushing you right, we're going to be using it to our advantage to make us move faster. So this one moves us to the right, so we're going to be jumping, allowing it to push us, using that acceleration to get over these pretty wide jumps. Look at this. Oh, why'd you have to clip? I wanted that sync. Buster music. Jammers. Okay, and we're going to be using the pump shield so that we can destroy enemies in front of us, enemies behind us, enemies above us, all without stopping our momentum. And now in this room we have the sandstorm pushing to the left, so we're going to fly Rush Jet all the way to the top off screen where it will not affect us. Oh, Ajarmar's chill didn't freeze the crab. That's a crab, right? That's a crab. There are crabs in the... Yeah, there are crabs in the desert. Ajarmar! Alright, so Ajarmar, just some minor mishaps in terms of movement, nothing too bad. Still right behind BT as they come into the Commando fight. Why do they call him Commando? I don't know, use your imagination. It's because he's in the military, that's why. It's nothing lewd about it. Really good fight by both runners. BT just slightly ahead. I think Ajarmar actually gained some time back in the fight. And now we have the Commando Bomb, a really cool weapon. You could shoot it straight and then you could use your D-pad to make it change its direction. Really easy to mess up if you're moving when you shoot it, but you just want to be conscious of it. Similar to a Gyroman's weapon in Mega Man 5. Okay, and now we're here where everything is sharp. Everything will cut you here. And more good music. That you can bet that there's good music throughout the whole game. One of the best in the franchise, I would say, and I don't even run this game. This mini boss here, you destroy its eyes, which is usually the case in Mega Man games. The eyes are the weak spots. As the white flag is being waved, you could mess around with your coils. Do some coil jet practice, CJ practice. And the sync is pretty much back together with just, you know, just little like movement mistakes from both sides. It's really hard to tell sometimes because it's not a sliding Mega Man game. So like trying to optimize your movement when walking is your fastest mode of transportation. Like you have to come up with like every trick. All right, Blade Man. Regardless of what pattern he gives you, it's a pretty straightforward fight. As long as you can place your... Okay, I was worried about Ajarmar for a second, but no biggie. Blade Man jumped right into that explosion and died. So BT BT in the lead once more, or yeah, again. And Ajarmar not far behind at all. Now we get the OP triple blade. Look at that. If you jump and shoot, it goes downwards. If you stand and shoot, it goes upwards. Genius. Alright, and does anybody here like baseball? If you do, you're in the wrong stream. No, I'm just... Well, we got a baseball robot master. sports ball, man. Can we call him that for real? Softball, he's a softie. But, as always, good music, good music. We're gonna be using all of our weapons. Now that we have Triple Blade, that's going to be primarily used to destroy things, destroy enemies. We're going to be using Nitro Wheel to climb up quicker than ladders will allow. We're going to be using Buster for anything that the Buster can handle, like moving these spiky soccer balls out of the way. And in these mini-boss fights, he's like a soccer goal. There's a way to one-cycle him, which our runners are doing, using Commando Bomb. So a lot of interesting tech now that we have these weapons, and of course the quick swaps allow us to swap between them without having to pause the game. It's just really cool to see. Okay, so BT coming into softball, man. And that was a good pattern. We do not want him to turn into a ball form and bounce around because he would be invincible during that time. So both of these runners, I think they got the same exact pattern. So yeah, good fight for both of them. There's not going to be any time gained or lost from that fight. Just holding it steady. And by the way, these two runners have incredible consistency at this game. And now we have the Rebound Striker. Pretty cool weapon. I kind of wish we see more of it. I kind of wish we saw more of it. But, you know, it gets its moments to shine. And now we are in Sheepman stage. Watch where you stand, because these platforms do disappear. And I never noticed it before, but in this game it's a lot of downwards traveling. Or maybe not that much. Good music as well. Maybe not as good as the others, but a banger nonetheless. And we're gonna see these mini bosses here, the light bulb. One cycling them with the Commando Bomb. That takes some pretty precise timing and placement to do the one cycle. We're using Rush Jet to skip all of these gimmicky platforms. Normally you want to run on those treadmills, which would raise those platforms so that you could walk on them. But no need when you have Coil and Jet. Also Nitro Blade. Oh no, what? That... Oh, I blame Rush Jet for that. Rush Jet was totally ready. How did Ajarmar go through that? That's very unfortunate. That's... Look at Rush Jet just being a bad dog. I've had many runs die because of Rush Jet being a bad dog. Okay, so Ajarmar using a W tank to refill his Rush Jet ammo so that he could do the same strats without having to change anything. Really unfortunate for what happened. A pretty costly death because it was fairly far from the checkpoint room. That's not an uncommon death? Oh, okay. Bad dog. Yeah, a lot of Mega Man games, you want to jump when you call Rush Jet so that he spawns at a specific height. And when you're doing that, you know, it's easy to miss time and either spawn him too high or too low. In that case, I think Ajarmar just tried jumping on Rush Jet too soon, or he didn't have the height on the jump and kind of just fell right through. And there were spikes down there. Yeah. So I didn't see the 8 Robo teleport time for BT, but it was a 19-minute something. Ajarmar coming out. It's gonna be in the upper, maybe like 2040. Okay, 2038. So I would say like he's what? Let's say maybe 40 seconds behind. We'll see when he comes into Wily 1. Alright, so Wily 1, the awesome stage that it is, with these archive fights. There we have Elecman, Woodman, Gemini Man. You gotta quickly react to the one that actually comes down, swap your weapon quickly, and that takes a lot of practice to know how many shoulder button presses it takes to get to the weapon you want. And if you want to come back to Buster, there's a neat trick where if you press both of the shoulder buttons at the same time, it'll put you back onto Buster. So BT with a pretty comfortable lead right now. This is probably the largest lead in this race set that we've seen so far. But there's still plenty of game left. I know a lot of things can go wrong between here and the end for sure. Yeah, anything can happen in Wily 2 or 3. We got the Pistons, we got refights. Okay, BT finishing up the second set of archive Robot Masters. Ajarmar, similar room, but a little bit still behind. I really like how this stage is routed too, in regards to making these disappearing blocks disappear the way you want and falling down and avoiding those bombs. This whole run, the way it's routed, is just really impressive to me. Partly because of the quick swaps, it's just something I'm not used to. So yeah, now that we have all of our weapons, you really need to master those quick swaps. We're going to be seeing a lot of triple blade as usual to destroy enemies. But for the most part, we want to just focus on our movements, cut out as much climbing as possible. And BT coming into the final archive room now. And really good fights. Wait, when they come down, do they always land in the same spot? We'll see in Ajarmar's screen. Oh, it depends on Mega Man's position. That is really interesting. Very cool. Okay, so Wily 2, we did see a death here from Ajarmar in the last race. It's a very dangerous stage. Those global timers that this game runs on is very important in this stage since there are 2 rooms with these pistons that can squash you. Oh! Okay, I thought the nitro wheel wasn't lifting BT for a while. Okay, we're gonna be dealing with these birds again. And, looks like a pretty good pattern. I don't know if that was intentional to get that pattern. Probably. It's BT. Okay, yeah, he wanted to be safe. He knew he was a little bit behind and that piston was coming down, so he just waited it out. I think that was the smart move. Missed a manip, but got lucky. Oh, that works too. And he's gonna be grabbing this. Wait. Okay, he doesn't get the M-Tank. So I was wrong the whole time in the last race. I'm sorry. That's why he gets those refills. Oh. Oh. Ajarmar coming into the birds as well. Looks like he's getting the... Nope, a worse pattern. That purple bird is staying up there. And that puts him on this cycle of the pistons. Luckily, he knows exactly which cycle he's on, since he was able to see one come down right away. If I ran this, I would be really, really afraid of this stage. So BT coming into the crab puncher fight. And he wants to get up there, place the Thunder Wool above the eyes. Wow, another well-executed fight. That's a really tricky fight to do. That's not even the popular fight. It's the fastest fight. It's not the popular one. All Mega Man 10 runners fear Wily too. I fear it, and I don't even run it. Okay, Ajarmar coming into the last piston room. He's on a safe cycle, so he can just keep holding right. That makes me a Mega Man 10 runner. Alright, I'll submit a time. No, not a time. I'll just submit a comment saying that I'm scared. Put me in the last place. I don't care. I'm scared of Wily too. Okay, Ajarmar doing the normal fight on Crab Puncher using Commando's Bomb, and now he's gonna refill his weapons using the M-Tank strats. Wow, yo, look at BT doing multiple coils to jet to skip that final part of the elevator. Yeah, the CJC, it looked different this time. I don't know if he was like trying to show off or something, but it looked like much fancier. Why you gotta show off, BT? We already know. We get it. We get it. Oh, it's always the same pretty much. My bad. Sorry, BT. Alright, Ajarmar coming into Wily 3 now. And these elevators, it's not really a time to relax on this auto-scroller section. Spikes all over the place, and if you don't know what's coming up, it's easy to just trap yourself in some spikes. And the elevators don't move very quickly, as you can see. So you have to really familiarize yourself with the placement of everything. Ajarmar also... Oh! I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. He was doing the CJC. I was about to say, you know, you take that D-boost from the mech to make it a little safer. And that's going to take him quite a bit back. Having to do this elevator again. And the CJ strats, you know, it only saves like a very small portion of the elevator. But it's so cool to see, and you know, it does save what is essentially an auto-scroller. Oh my god, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, well, some version of it. We got dogs barking. It's not me, I swear. Okay, so BT kind of running away with it at this point, coming into Wily 4 for the refights. We have a short stage before we actually get to the refight room with tons of ladders, and I'm gonna just let you know right now, always go to the left. If you go to the right, you're gonna hate your life. And Ajarmar, please just get in the gate. You're freaking me out by calling Coil. Alright, and BT, he's okay coming into Pump Man. Unlike the start of the run where we fought him with Buster, we're gonna now be using his weakness, which is Thunder Wool. Really weird weapon. He gets the 3 jumps, so he reacted perfect. He put the first two Thunderwolves in place and then switched to Buster to finish him off. That's really good awareness. Oh, I didn't even get to talk about the Block Devil. Ajarmar will be taking out the Block Devil here using the Rebound Striker. As BT gets ready to fight Sheepman again. And Sheepman can go up there and hide in clouds. That was a really good fight. Ajarmar, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We didn't see another cycle of the Block Devil, so that's still a decent fight from Ajarmar. Could have been much worse. It almost went wrong. BT now in Blade Man's fight, so we're going to shoot Commando Bomb, or is it Commando Missile? It's a bomb, it blows up, whatever. Shoot it on the wall, let the expanding explosion hit him, which is a much faster kill than shooting him directly with the bomb. Chillman, we're going to be using our quick swaps to despawn our solar weapon, solar panel shots. And BT, okay, using a W tank to refill his solar blaze. I read it. I read it in the menu. Oh, Ajarmar getting a bouncing pattern from Softball Man. BT reacting perfectly to Nitro Man. And now he's coming into the Wily Machine fight. Using the Solar Blaze that he refilled. And now he's going to be using a combination of Coil and Pump Shield to get up there and hit him with that shield weapon. Oh wait, oh, I looked over at Ajarmar's screen and I saw an explosion and I just feared the worst. That's a BT with a pretty decent fight on the Wily Machine. It's going to be going on to the last stage now. Ajarmar with 4 more Robo Masters to take down before the Wily Machine himself. So, yeah, at this point, there's really, even if BT messes up the manipulation to get the best pattern, he pretty much has this in the bag. Oh, and did I mention Wily's tower goes all the way to space? That's kind of cool, right? You need a space elevator to get there. Okay, so BT is doing very specific movements to reach the boss gate on a specific frame so that he gets the pattern that he wants. Any mistake, any frames off, and you'll get a different pattern from Dr. Wily, which can easily cost like I want to say like up to a minute if it goes as bad as possible. So as far as I can tell, BT did it correctly. He'll be entering the gates on the frame that he wants, so Dr. Wily should be spawning on the left and then the right. There shouldn't be any surprises. As Ajarmar takes on the Wily Machine now. Okay, we do have the spawn on the left, so I think it's safe to say that the manip worked, and there he is on the right now. And that's GG. Another low 34 to take game 2.
Hello, hello.
Yo, BT. I was gonna say, let me get you guys in for an interview. Thank you for joining. GG.
Thank you. Good runs.
Yeah, those
Cannot
were really,
complain.
really strong runs. You said the first race was your second best time ever?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not even just race times, that's actual runs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, that's amazing. Looks like we're gonna have Ajarmar join us as well.
Hopefully my mic sounds fine on the stream because last time I had some issues with it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounded fine on the Discord, but not on the stream for some reason. But yeah.
Okay, so I gotta ask, were you watching the stream? Were you watching each other? Were you watching Ajarmar's stream?
Yeah, I started watching the second race. Yeah, Ajarmar.
Yo,
Hello.
Ajarmar, GG's.
GG's. Hello and welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I think you did well, Ajarmar. I don't know if you're beating yourself up about what happened in the Wily stages, but I think that was a really good 2 races. The first one was really close.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I don't like to die on CJ specifically, so I'm a little bit upset about that, but it happens. Yeah, I don't know. I had fun.
Yeah, I've seen it kill a few runs before. It's way more dangerous than it actually looks like. You guys make it look easy, of course. So, any comments about the races?
Well, BT beat my PB in the first one, so didn't really have a chance in that one. But yeah, I don't know. I had fun playing. I was honestly not expecting to be in the grand finals, because I thought I was gonna lose in losers finals. But well,
here we are.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you made it all the way to the grand finals, so I mean, props to you. You definitely put on a good show throughout the entire tournament, both of you. I mean, we expected you guys to make it really far, of course, and you didn't let anyone down.
When I checked the second race, I saw that after 8 robots, we were basically tied. So that's a shame, because it's always nice to have a good sync in Mega Man 10 races. But maybe next time.
Yeah, it was pretty synced throughout all of Robos. You guys were switching, were giving back the lead back and forth a little while. But yeah, the sync was there for a good while.
Nice.
So, Ajarmar, any speed plans? What's going on?
No, not really any speed plans. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. I had fun being in the tournament, but I don't really feel like playing it anymore. As for other games, don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Well, we'll use our imagination. I mean, I know that you can run other games, so hope to see you stream. What about you, BT? What's going on with you? Speed plans?
I think I'm gonna play Mega Man 10 for a bit. I want to try to go for 34 OX, because the current record is 34:10, and I'm basically tied with Hypa's time. So I would say right now there is a nice race between me, Hypa, and Yumiao, who will be the first person getting 34 OX. So that's something cool to follow. So yeah.
Yeah, everyone in chat, make sure you give these two a follow. Let me put in the command.
Yeah, it's a good time to be paying attention to Mega Man 10 right now. Not on my stream, but as BT mentioned, if you watch BT or you watch Hyper or you watch Yumiao, they stream all the time and they're all very good at the game. And yeah, it's good to have a lot of Mega Man 10 to watch.
Yeah, yeah. When I'm watching High Power Yumiao, it's getting Ajarmar's times that are not possible for me, at least not right now. I'm talking about times that are like 6-7 seconds faster than my best 8 robot times. So, like those times, those 8 robots times that they are getting, they are not even OX paces, but rather like a 33 paces. So this is pretty hot. But yeah, for now, OX is the goal that we are going for together, you could say, as a community.
Well, we definitely know that you guys are capable of it, so we'll see who gets it first. You guys are right there anyways, like real close. We're looking forward to it. Anything else you guys want to add? Any shoutouts?
Well, I have to give a shout out to Hank the Tank. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's the most important thing in the world, so yeah. And thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thank you guys for the race. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for commentating, Mello.
Oh, no problem. I was just, like, I noticed that no one was signed up for it, and like I was grocery shopping and I just said, you know what, I could probably make it. I'll be a little late, but I could help you guys out.
What a hero.
I do my part, since I mean I can't run the game, but I could talk a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for the races. Very good performance. I wish you guys the best and everything. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for hosting the tournament. Mr. Cab and Chrissy, of course, for organizing all of the entrants. Thank you for joining. Everyone in chat, love you guys. And if you want to say your farewells, we could just wrap it up here.
Well, yeah, that's my farewell.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, yeah. As always, the speedrunners interviews kind of end like this. But yeah, thank you guys again for the awesome races. Everyone take care.